Welcome to Spiritual Dessert Trews, episode 86, for Russell Brand and other people. This is a continuation from yesterday's. We're still talking about transparency of the soul. Transparency of your mind is what I really want to get after. It seems that we are a worldwide web. There really is no privacy. We're one soul, one mind. That's why psychics can know about you. It's just very easy. It's kind of silly to think that your thoughts are private. Your thoughts materialize and manifest things in the universe. There's nothing private about them. If you've thought them, they've already gone out as a signal, as a wave, as an antenna, and have attracted to you what it is you're thinking. The worst thing you can do is worry. Not only is it a negative frequency, but it actually attracts to you that which you do not want. It's kind of like making a prayer for what you do not want. That much energy is really not wasted. It becomes something. It becomes what you do not want. The worst thing you can do is devote your energy towards something you do not want. When it comes to worry, don't bother. Better well spent to use that in a positive thought. Going back to 2 days ago, retraining your brain. When you have a negative thought, you actually burn off and kill a neural pathway in your mind. The more neural pathways you start to kill, literally, you become really narrow-minded. You're not able to think as well, not able to think as much. Your memory goes. I think it's a self-burning up mechanism to self-destruct if you're negative, because you know that you're not doing any good for anyone. And so the brain, unable to produce what it likes, starts to shut down, literally. So every time you think of a negative thought, like that one, like you're like, oh no, you have to go back, nip it in the butt. That's what I say. So you tell yourself to stop. Stop right there, hold it, and then you go, what is good about today? What is good about my life? What am I thankful for? What am I grateful for? Start with the simple, obvious things, the ones that you all know and take for granted, like your sight, like the fact that you're seeing me right now, the fact that I'm seeing you, kind of. Taste, I love taste. I enjoy flavor very much. It goes hand in hand with smell. I used to be a food taster. I just enjoy it. Those are senses that I really love. My hearing, you can hear the chant, the mantra in the background. You can enjoy vibrational frequencies through your ears. You can enjoy touch. I can touch the screen. I'm cold. But I decided not to be cold. I'm going to get beyond it. I'm going to enjoy the now moment as it is, whatever it is. At this moment, I was sent a beautiful story of love. Actually, I was sent 3. One was a little boy in Syria. He saw that his sister was trapped behind the truck. They were shooting at him. He pretended that one of the bullets hit him and went down, just for that moment that his sister could see him and that he could get closer to the truck. He quickly got up and went behind where they couldn't get him and grabbed his sister. Bravely, he and she in the little pink dress ran across the sand, and they managed to miss every bullet. Children shouldn't have to go through that. I don't know why it's a part of their experience here. Probably because suffering brings us so much closer to empathy and compassion. You can't really know unless you've experienced. Messing up my avatar. This is a costume. Thank God I didn't wear much makeup, eh? The next loving story was just a message, a quick message that said, you are not your body. You are your soul. With a body. And I say with a costume. Then I received another story, and this story is very precious as well. It's about 2 old men in the hospital. One could sit up, and the other one couldn't. So the doctor had said that the one sitting up was able to clear his lungs. They were both equally very ill. The one that could sit up was near the window. He could see out the window, and every day he would describe the most beautiful things going on outside to his roommate, who could not sit up. About an hour worth of describing every day was the hour that he most looked forward to. Oh, he couldn't wait to hear the tears. And the fellow by the window would go on and on about what was happening. Umbrellas, dancing in the rain, just beautiful things. He talked about the window overlooked a park with a lovely lake, Ducks and swans played on the water while children sailed their model sailboats. Young lovers walked arm in arm amidst flowers of every color, and a fine view of the city skyline could be seen in the distance. As the man by the window described all of this in exquisite detail, the man on the other side of the room would close his eyes and imagine this picturesque scene. On one warm afternoon, the man by the window described a parade passing by. And although the man could not hear the band, he could see it in his mind's eye as the gentleman by the window portrayed it with descriptive words. Days and weeks, months passed. One morning, the day nurse arrived to bring water for their baths, only to find the lifeless body of the man by the window who had died peacefully in his sleep. And she was saddened and called the hospital attendants to take the body away. And as soon as it seemed appropriate, the other man asked if he could be moved to the bed by the window. The nurse was happy to make the switch. After making sure that he was comfortable, she left him alone. Slowly, painfully, he propped himself up on one elbow to take his first look at the real world outside, and he strained to slowly turn, and it faced a blank wall. The man asked the nurse what could have compelled his deceased roommate, who had described such wonderful things outside of his window, and the nurse responded that the man was blind and he could not even see the wall. She said, "Perhaps he just wanted to encourage you." The epilogue of this story is that there's a tremendous happiness in making others happy despite our own situations. Shared grief is only half the sorrow, but happiness when shared is doubled. So if you want to feel rich, discount all of the things that money can't buy. Night, night. Pleasant dreams. Love you.